Hi, welcome to Card and a Cuppa for Wednesday the 9th. No, it's not. It's the 8th of January 2025. My name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast. So welcome. So let me just find you over on my Facebook page. I want to make sure I'm live in the right place. I just want to make sure of that. So let me just have a little look. It says I'm live, but I'm just trying to find it. Okay, there we go. And if I do that. Hi Margaret, hi Lynn. How are you both on this very miserable sort of day? Hi Jillian. Nice to meet you. Well, kind of, virtually. It's a very wet, miserable day here on the Central Coast. It's I've managed to get my walk in. Hi Marilyn. I managed to get my walk in with little Rosie, who has been in her bed most of the day, but I think she's now waiting on the staircase thinking it's time for Dad to come home from work, but it's not time yet. Hi Joan. Thanks for hopping on, everyone. Yeah, so it's very miserable. We got our walk in this morning, but we did get a little bit wet. But yeah, it's, mind you, we do need the rain. So at the gardens and the, hi Elizabeth. It's kind of chilly, isn't it? What does it say on my computer? 18 degrees. Like, that's just ridiculous when we've been having like 33 and 35. Anyway, I'm sure we'll get back there. Anyway, it's good crafting weather, I suppose. So I've been playing with lots of new products because our catalogues... You've lost me. Okay, let me just have a little look. No, I think I'm still there. I think I'm still there. Maybe just go out, Margaret, and come back in. See if you can find me again. Yeah, I've been playing with lots of new products because our new catalogues went live yesterday. So we've got a new mini catalogue, we've got a Sale-a-bration catalogue, we've got a scrapbooking catalogue, and new online exclusives. Thank you, Elizabeth. All good here. Great. Yeah, Margaret, hop out and jump back in. See if that works. So we're not going to waste too much time because I've got a few things to show you. So let's go down to the craft desk and we can get started. Okay. It's all good there too, Joan. Thank you. Okay, so these are all the new catalogues that went... You're back again, Margaret. That's good. Technical glitches aren't good. These are the new catalogues that went live yesterday, the 7th of January. So if you're a customer, you can now order from the mini catalogue for January to April 2025, and I can actually show you the inside of the catalogue. And also, when you order and place a qualifying order over $100, you can choose free product from the little Sale-a-bration brochure. So there's a level 1 and a level 2 with the Sale-a-bration brochure. So $100 spend gets you to choose the level 1, which are pretty much all at the front of the book. And a $200 spend gets you to choose... I'm just seeing where the 200 starts. It must be... I think there's only a couple of things that are the $200. So there's this heart-shaped bundle. And that's what we're going to play with today. And there's the Corner in Bloom stamp set, which is really nice. And is that all? I think that's the two items for the $200. If you spend $200, you can certainly choose two $100 freebies. You don't have to choose the 200, so it's up to you. So I'm going to play with this one today. Reason being is I've got my cards and paper craft in a little shop locally here now called Bluebird Collective Co. And I'm making up Valentine's Day cards for the shop so they can sell the cards on my behalf. So if you do sell cards, you've got to adhere to the angel policy. So you do have to stamp it with a copyright stamping up stamp on the back. And if you're like me, I'm putting a sticker with my name on things so that I can maybe get some new customers. Maybe somebody might see them and think, oh, I want to learn how to do that. So that's why we're going to play with this one today. There's some beautiful things in here. I won't go through the catalogue with you today. I was playing with this one earlier today though, so I will show you that. This was one I made earlier today with this stamp set called Tiled Techniques. And I'll tell you, this was a bit of a mistake. I was trying to do navy with white heat embossing and I messed up this half of the card. So I cut it down and I thought, okay, let's do a mirror reverse. So that's why I did that. So I've been playing with that one. And I quite often case the catalogue. So this one, I cased it kind of. Changed it around a little bit, but I cased the catalogue. So I really like doing that. The catalogue I find is a great inspiration tool. So this is the Tiled Techniques. It's a really lovely stamp set. So I was playing with that one this morning. But yeah, I won't go through the whole catalogue because I think if you don't have one, you can certainly let me know and I will get one out to you. But yeah, we can now show you the inside, so that's good. I do have this Memorable Blooms one, which is a beautiful bundle. I've been playing with that. I think I've done a few videos with that one. This suite is just beautiful, the Wildflower Birthday Suite. Really lovely. What else? The butterflies are beautiful. I've got the paper, but I don't have the butterfly bundle. I've decided I didn't need it, as much as I might want it. I've got the papers in this suite collection because I love the bright yellows and greens, and the vellum's gorgeous. I said I wasn't going to show you the whole I've only just got this paper. I haven't bought the bundle. I have today ordered the scrapbooking kit that goes with this. Hi Tanya. Because I think there might be something I'll need to scrapbook soon, any day now. We're waiting. But I haven't bought the bundle or the suite. So it's a beautiful, beautiful catalogue. And don't overlook these ephemera packs. These are really great things to have if you're a beginner paper crafter or even if you're an experienced paper crafter. I've bought both those two and I've got that one as well. They're beautiful, really lovely, and you can make cards really quickly with them. So that's the catalogue. Yes, she's going okay. She's I think she's getting a bit impatient now, Tanya. She just wants to meet the baby. But her due date isn't actually until Saturday. So I guess anytime now. This is the scrapbooking brochure, and hubby printed it off for me, which he probably shouldn't have. I know, Elizabeth. But yeah, he did it double-sided, but they're upside down. But that's okay. But yeah, so there's 3 new kits in here, I think. There's the Wildflower Celebration scrapbooking kit. I haven't gone with that one. Where's Storybook Life? This is the Storybook Life one that I ordered today. Yes, she's waited to January. Yes, so anytime now I feel like it won't really be a Christmas baby. It's well past Christmas, and the baby will have its own special day and time. So so I bought this kit today. I placed an order this morning with this one because I feel like I will have something to scrapbook with that one. And I didn't get the stamp set. I thought, no, I don't think I need that. There's 4 kits. There's this Meant to Be one, and there's this Everyday You and Me. I ordered that one as well this morning. So they'll be coming in the next day or 2. So lots of new things, and there's new online exclusives also available from yesterday. So lots of things. So before we get started, I'll just show you my events that are coming up. I've got an in-person catalogue event on the 18th of January Cost is $15. We'll make 2 projects, afternoon tea, and it would be free if you placed a $50 order if you're local. And I was thinking this morning when I was walking with Rosie, I might do an online catalogue launch on the Wednesday the 22nd. So I don't know if that would appeal to anybody. I've got to cut up papers and send things out to people, so I need to sort of put that out there. Saturday the 1st of February, I'm doing an in-person class, and it's all about love. They don't have to be Valentine's Day cards. Where's the all about love? These are the ones. So it's using the, what's that paper called? I didn't write it down. It's that beautiful paper, specialty paper. This is not Marbled Elegance. It's an online exclusive. And this one that we're going to make today. So this is using the Sale-a-bration stamp set and dies. And this is the Marbled Elegance paper and the Hearts of Elegance dies. Oh, you'd be interested in an online launch, Elizabeth. Okay. Hi, Sheila. All right. Do you want to send me a message and I can get the products out to you? And that would be great. So that's my all about love class. But as I said, they don't have to be Valentine's Day. We can change the sentiments to accommodate the style of cards. Okay, that's that. And Saturday the 8th, there's 3 new kits also dropped yesterday in the online store. One's called the Brightest Birthday Kit. It's $41. I'm only going to charge $45 for the class, which includes your kit. So if you're interested in that, let me know if you're local to me on the Central Coast. And Saturday the 22nd of February, 1:30, in-person class, all about flowers. And these are the cards for that class. So we did one of these in my Makeup Monday just gone. So we're using the Memorable Bloom stamp set for that one. And this one's Spotlight on Nature, and that's with that Elements of Text online stamp set. So all about flowers. Once again, you can change the sentiments around to make them whatever sort of cards you want. Okay, let me just get myself together. I have been making I have a bit of a mess over here on the side, but you know, you don't see that because I hide that very cleverly. Okay, so there are my events. If anybody's interested, shoot me a message. Let me make a note that I'm going to write Elizabeth is interested in my online launch, 22nd of Jan. So let's get started. So this is the card we're going to make. I'll take it out of the plastic and then that won't be a problem. It's beautiful. It's using something old, something new. No, we're using the heart-shaped bundle. That's the free Sale-a-bration one. That's a $200 spend. So if you place an order of $200, you can choose this one as your freebie. So it's a little tiny stamp set with some little dies, but it's really beautiful. I'm using the old Distress Tile 3D embossing folder because I really like that one. I've got I'm using a stylish shape die, and I'm using a banner from the Nested Essentials. So these products, these 3, are all in the annual catalogue and still current and available for purchase. So let me just think what I've got to do. I've got to cut out the heart. I've already pre-cut my 2 dies that I've got. I've got to stamp, I've got to emboss that, and I've got to stamp my sentiment. So let's stamp my sentiment first, and then I can bring my cut emboss machine in and we can start playing. Let me just think which block would be best. This one. Okay, I'm going to make another one, My Heart Loves Your Heart, because as I said, I'm making Valentine's Day cards for the little shop that I've got my cards and paper craft in. And I never normally make Valentine's Day cards, but here we go. When you've got a purpose, you never know what you can do. Okay, so this one's My Heart Loves Your Heart. And I know that some people might make people sick, that sentiment. I do know a couple of people who come to my classes. Now, I don't like that. Can you see how that T is darker? So I'm going to turn it over and do it again. Yeah, I've got a couple of people that come to my classes that they're not very lovey-dovey. Does that make sense? I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. So even, you know, they're just very basic. Happy birthday, best wishes for you. We don't get too you know, lovey-dovey. Okay, so now what do I need? I need this little heart die, and I need the banner. I don't know what else I need. I need a couple of petal pink sprays. So can't get them off the little sheet. Let me get that off. Okay, and what did I do with my embossing folder? Here it is. Okay, let me bring in the cut emboss machine. So I've got to put that in here. And that's going to go on there. And I've got to grab some petal pink. Thought I was ready. Oh, I got too busy. I was watching Linda. Oh, let's blame Linda. No, I won't do that. I was watching Linda, and because I didn't realise she'd gone live earlier than she said, I had to go back and rewatch. Okay, so let's just bring in my big cut emboss machine, and we can cut those things out. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's do our die cutting first. So, now I have got adhesive sheet on the back of this old olive because I was using this for Christmas time for those decorative tree dies. So I'm going to make use of it again. And I'm going to put this one here. And Lynn, Lynn has asked if you've sold. I believe you have, and I think today's moving day, isn't it, Margaret? I know you were moving at some point this week. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Okay, so that's that cut out. Have you sold, Lynn? Have you sold your house? Okay, I'll just pop that little spray out. Oopsie, there we go. And I'll cut another one. Now I am going to get my little sentiment and put that there, but I am going to tape it down because it will not stay for me. It's going to move because I know it. Okay. Oh, it even moved when I taped it down, so that didn't work, did it? Maybe I need a new piece of tape. There we go. Yeah, there I can just see Margaret's replied to you, Lynn. No, I haven't, but is it for sale? Oh, so you've got to wait till your unit's ready. That makes sense. Okay, let's just take that off. That looks pretty good, so I'll put that there. I'll get rid of that. Now I've got to do my embossing, and I'll grab my specialty plate. Just still trying to work out how to go live on YouTube with my streaming platform. I'm too scared to do it in case I mess up all my settings. So I might get my husband to have a look at that on the weekend for me, because I don't want to do it and mess everything up. So okay, so let's pop this back over on the bench. And we can. So when are you moving, Margaret? I didn't see that. Up, 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 up. Just shut everything down. That was silly, wasn't it? When I've sold and we move next Monday. Okay. All right. Hopefully it won't be raining next Monday. Because we don't want that. Okay, so let's bring in our little bits and pieces back in. That can go over there. This can come in here. There we go. I think we're pretty good. So that heart's going to just pop out. I won't do that now. I shall put my three little dies back before I lose them. I don't have one of those magnetic trays. I don't know if I really need one. Maybe I do. Who knows? But I tend to put things away as I go. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm going to... What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to move that to one side, and I've got my little square. I'm going to grab my bigger block, and I'm going to grab my heart. There we go. And I'm going to grab Petal Pink and Berry Burst. Now, you'll see on this one... Okay, thanks, Sheila. You'll see on this card, it's quite, the Petal Pink and Berry Burst is quite muted behind the greenery, and I don't really want it to be muted. I want it to be a little bit more bold. Now, if you look at one of these cards that I've made, you'll see, I'll take it out of the plastic, you'll see that the Berry Burst is a little bit more prominent. It's not quite as muted as it is in this one. Can you see the difference? And I'm going to do it this way. This one I dabbed the Berry Burst on with a dauber. This one I just did the rock and roll technique, where you just sort of roll your stamp around. Quite hard to do when it's a photopolymer stamp. But I'm going to do it this way so that it's not quite as muted, because I'd like it to stand out a little bit more. So let's open up Petal Pink and open up Berry Burst. So I'm going to stamp, and I might get my mat in, even though I didn't use the mat on my sample card because I'm a silly nong. I'm going to stamp that in my Petal Pink ink, and I'll just move that out of the way so I can move this up a little bit. Then I'm going to get my Berry Burst, and as I said, this is called the rock and roll technique, and it's much easier to do with cling stamps, but instead of putting the whole stamp in and turning it round, I'm just going to sort of dab edges. Just to get a little bit of Berry Burst onto the edge. Now you can see on my block, I've also dabbed, I've got a tissue here somewhere. Here we go. You can see on my block, I've also got it on my block, so I'm going to just wipe that off so that I don't transfer that onto my cardstock. Okay, I'm going to stand up so that I can center it on my square. Okay, so I'm just going to center it down. There we go, that looks a bit better, I feel. It's not quite as muted. I'll hold that up. Can you see how that's not quite as muted? So I'll get rid of that one now. And I'll get rid of that. And let's just put that to one side. We don't want any mishaps. And I'm going to grab my distressed tile embossing piece, because I don't know if you can see, but I have just blended a little bit of petal pink over the embossing folder. Kind of a bit like my Makeup Monday, where I was doing a bit of a... That's yellows, we don't want yellows. Now, Denise has got to try and find her pink embossing blending brush. That's dark reds. That's it. Kind of like the grungy card we did on Monday for my Makeup Monday, which is this one with the spotlight on nature. That one, I blended over the embossing folder to grunge it up a bit. This one's sort of not as grungy, but it's similar technique. So I'm going to just tap it in, and I'm just going to rub over the top. I'm pretty sure I haven't used my pink brush for anything else since I made that card. I hate to get like Berry Burst or Real Red or something, or Melon Mambo on this and think, oh no, I should have checked. Not to worry. Okay, so that's that. Now I'll close this up and get rid of it. Okay, let's bring our bits and pieces all together now. So this is going to go on our card front like so, and then we're going to do, and you know what, I've cased the catalogue. Let me find it. Or did I? I'm not sure now. The catalogue, or case Pinterest. No, it's kind of the catalogue, the Sale-a-bration catalogue. See how this has been done on a square with a banner poking out? This is where I got the inspiration from. They've used a mask behind to get their background, whereas I've gone with the embossing folder. But the square, and I did it landscape instead of portrait. So that's where I got the inspiration from. So let's get our banner, and I'm going to just sort of set it up in readiness. Now let's get our little heart die, and because this has got adhesive sheet on the back, you know, once upon a time I would have kept that because I could get something out of that. I'm trying to be more not as frugal. I'm trying to, you know, declutter the craft room. So I'm just going to peel this off the back without trying to distort it. Easier said than done, as it sticks to your fingers as it goes. Oh, there we go, obviously. So I'm back to work tomorrow, which is sad. But I shouldn't complain. I only work 2 days a week, so I won't complain. Yay, I'm back to work tomorrow. Okay, now I'm going to just lay this over the top, and it kind of goes where the line on the heart is. Can you see the line on the stamped image? This sort of goes over the top of that line. So just bear with me while I line it all up. and get my finger unstuck. There we go. And that's what it looks like. And I think it's not as muted as that one. I think there's a little bit more depth of colour in it. Okay, so now what are we going to do? I'm going to work out where I want to put glue on this, and put my glue over here like so. I think that's getting empty, and I'm just going to lay that on top and make sure I've got it straight. Probably should have done that with my grid, shouldn't I? Oh well. I think that's pretty straight. There we go. And bring that back in like so. It's going to go on there like so, and I think I've just put sticky fingers on it. And then this is going to go here. I think oh no, that's going to go like that. Now, I should have two of these. What have I done with them? Oh, there it is. I knew I cut two. Oh. So I'm going to grab my glue dot, and I'm going to just put it on the back of my banner and try and work out where I want my little sprays to go. This is very delicate. It's a very delicate process. Okay, and I don't mind if my sprays stick up the top. I think that looks okay. So I found that was the easiest. Well, that didn't work, did it? That was the easiest way to do that. Let me just see where my glue dot is. There we go. I've got them both now. So, and then I can just put it over like this. So I do need that for the linen thread. I forgot to get a linen thread. Here it is. Okay, so I am going to put this up on dimensionals. Did I get that straight? Not really. No. That's just from a kit. That was when I was going through all my kits last weekend to tidy up. So I've got all sorts of Stampin' Up bags out of my cupboard now, and I'm about to take photos after this video and list them on a website or a Facebook group to sell, because I do not need the number of Stampin' Up bags I've gotten from on stages over the years. I do not need that many. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Squish it down. Okay, so this one I'm going to put it up on dimensionals, but I need little ones, little teeny ones. Here they are. Okay, so I'm going to, I think at this end I've got to do a double dimensional because I'm putting it on something already dimensionaled. Is that even a word? I think it is. So let me just double dimensional that. So I just stuck two on top of each other, and there we go. So I had coffee with my daughter yesterday. We met up and had a coffee. She said, I just want to know what she looks like. So we know it's a girl. We know it's a little girl. So that's not a surprise. We do know that. Okay, so I'm going to put that down, and that's double dimensional there because this banner is on one dimensional, and then that is not sort of slanting downhill. It's all good. Now glue. But she's very calm about it all. I think I'm not. I'm not as calm because I just, you know, I know things can go pear-shaped at the end, so I'll be just glad when the baby's here and she's well and mum's well and I won't have to worry. Okay, so I'm just going to put this down. I forgot to tell you, this piece is 9.5 centimeters by 13.9, so it's got a little bit more of a border on the card base. Now, I haven't put any bling on this because I didn't really think it needed it, but I certainly could. Yes, we do know it's a little girl. So, okay, so now I'm going to get my linen thread and I'm going to double it over because I want to get a double bow. Can you see? So this has got 2 tails and 2 loops. Where is it? There. 2 tails and 2 loops. Are you the same? Yeah. I'm just thinking, oh, okay. Try not to worry. But I think that's a grandmother's role, isn't it? Oh, gee, that sounds weird. I don't know about being a grandmother. Yes, I do. It's too late now. I can't control that. Okay, so I'm going to double it over and I'm going to just make my little bow. And you know what? I am going to double it over and cut it off because I think that helps when you're doing it. Okay. And now I'm all fingers and thumbs and I can't do it. We might have a single linen thread bow because I'm struggling. How come I can do these things not on a video, and when I try to do it on a video, it doesn't work. Let's try one more time. Okay. No, we don't want you coming down that far. Now we've just got to tweak it a little bit. Always. Goodness gracious me. There we go. Oh, I think it's working. I'm shocked. Okay. I think I just don't want too big a loops. I want it teeny tiny. Well, they're teenier and tinier than the other one. Where's my little pokey tool to just... There we go. And is it stressful, is it? I think it is. Mainly because I just don't think I feel like I'm old enough to be a grandma. But I'm well and truly old enough. Because, you know, we were married 10 years before we had our son. I was married very young. I was a child bride. And we struggled to have children. So we've been married 41 years. So I could technically have a 40-year-old if I'd have been able to get my act together and get pregnant. But, yeah, we only have a 30-year-old and a 27-year-old. Just as well I was a child bride, hey? So I'm well and truly old enough to be a grandma. Okay, now I'm just going to put this on here where I've put this one just underneath. Oh, have I got that straight? Oh gosh, yes I have, I think. Just underneath here. There we go. Now I haven't put any bling, but you certainly could. I just thought the dies and the little, these little bits, I don't know what they're called. I can't think of the word. These bits. I think that's sort of enough. But there you go. There's 2 of our, where are they? Heart-shaped bundle cards. Kind of inspired. First time now at 49. Yes, well, could I have been a first time nanny at 49? Ooh, not really. I wouldn't have wanted to, because that would have meant my children would have only been 19. 26 and James 24. Oh, lovely, Elizabeth. Yeah. Yeah, when you struggle to have them, they're so wanted. I mean, all children pretty much are wanted, but when you struggle to get them, they are very much wanted. Oh, your son was 23. Yeah, if I'd been 49, I'm not sure if that would have... Oh, I would have been married... No, that's not right. That would have meant I'd been married at 9, and I didn't get married at 9. I got married at 19. So I would have been married 30 years. Is that right? Yeah. So I could have. Easily, Tanya. Easily. But I'm not. I'm an old bag. Okay, so there are 2 cards. And this one I just did the rock and roll technique. This one I daubed, so it is quite muted. So yeah, but I don't think it needs bling. Could certainly put, we've got some new, oh, where are they? Antique pearls, but they're a little bit creamy. I don't think they would work. We could put some iridescent pearls on. Let's have a look. You could put Wink Stella on the little flowers. What did I wink just this morning? Oh, these were a couple of, this is another Sale-a-bration set. And I winked these flat little hearts. Yeah. But let's put here, iridescent pearls. See, I think they're nicer because they're whiter. Okay, let's have a little look. I haven't decorated my other card. Maybe I better. Okay, let's just sort of work out where to put them. I do like pearls. I was very sad when the basic pearls went away, but I'm just a sad person. I don't like things retiring on me. I'll put this one over here, even though it's sort of white on white and you can't see it. There we go. I might leave this one unpearled. So that is our card for today, using the heart-shaped bundle, a Sale-a-bration product that's in the Sale-a-bration catalogue that you can earn with a $200 spend. But there are lots of $100 spends in this catalogue. So that's our card for today. So let's go back to here. There we go. So I hope you like that, ladies. Oops. My desk is right near, my window's right there. And that's why I get sort of, you know, daylight glare from my window. But it's great for crafting. So that's our card. Thank you, ladies. Thanks for watching. Yeah, if anybody's local and would like to come to my catalogue launch in person, let me know. I do have a limit of 6 for my classes. But if you're interested in the online event, online catalogue launch, let me know about that too, and I can get the supplies out for you for that. So thank you for watching, ladies. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week, and maybe next week, you never know, I might have news of a new little grandbaby. So fingers crossed. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later. Bye bye.